morning everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's currently just after 6 a.m. and I'm going to take you through a little day in the life vlog. I'm going to show you my morning routine. My morning routine is something that I've had for the last 4 or 5 years, and it's kind of changed, just ebbed and flowed with how things change in my life, but there's a few things that always remain constant within it. First and foremost, I always love to start the day with a big, like 500 mils of warm lemon water. It hydrates me and it is very detoxifying and really feel like it just gets the bowels moving for the day. If you know what I mean, TMI, whatever, we're here for honest conversations. And coffee, of course. Now I'm pregnant, 16 weeks, so unfortunately I cannot have a lot of coffee. Nothing totaling more than 200 milligrams of caffeine per day. There was a point in time where coffee was absolutely repulsive and I could not drink it for the life of me, and it made me sad. So very happy that all those symptoms have decided we can thoroughly enjoy that 1 cup again now. There's a couple things I want to take you through on my morning routine. I'm somebody that really enjoys mornings. I'm an early bird. During the week I get up at 6 a.m. every day, and I just love spending time with myself. So what my morning routine looks like, there's always really 3 things that are fundamental for me to start my morning, and those would be first, journaling. Usually when I journal, it's usually based on, what's going on in my life, where I'm kind of at, where my headspace is at, but it's always positive. I always make sure to implement some gratitude and also affirmations as well, really to, start my day and put something positive into my mind before the day gets busy and things start getting away from me. I do experience anxiety. I like to say the word experience because struggle just doesn't sit well with me. I don't struggle with it. It's something that I definitely have learned to live with, thrive with, and live my best life. So really journaling is one of those things, and getting my mind space in the space of gratitude, affirmations, really framing my mindset for the day really helps kick things off to a positive start. The second thing that I always like to do is meditation, and this can look one of 2 ways. So either meditation that I'd like to do, I do have a book called the Book of Awakenings. It's a really great meditation book and prompts. So I either like to focus on that or visualization meditation, which is just very personal, again, based on things that are going on in my life. And visualization is something that I am currently doing a lot more of because I have a lot of personal goals and a lot of career goals that I'm looking to accomplish in the next little bit. And I have a lot of ideas in my mind, and it's just an opportunity and a time for me, again, to frame the day. This after I do some journaling as well. So I always have that gratitude list to fall back on, or affirmation, really playing off those and ingraining in my brain. What I'm doing during the visualization is I'm either visualizing my day or my dreams, kind of how I want those to pan out. And then lastly, I always love to include some movement in the morning, and if I don't, boy, can I ever feel it. So right now it is summertime in Saskatchewan, so it's very light out at 6 a.m. and the weather is generally quite beautiful most days. Me and my husband will generally go for a walk together. This is a really nice time for us to connect again before the day can just pull at us and maybe stress us out and give us some anxiety. It's just a lovely time to kind of cheers, have a cup of coffee, and just enjoy each other's time and space. So without further ado, let's continue the morning. Hello there, sleepy boy. Are you ready to get up? Not really. It's beautiful outside, and he likes to go for his, we better not say it, WALKs. I love a morning walk. It's something that I have been doing for years. Morning movement is so crucial, so fundamental to me. It's really an opportunity to get my body moving, wake up, enjoy some fresh oxygen, take some deep breaths, and really center and ground myself. Really, there's nothing that brings us back to center or ground zero like nature does. It's definitely a reset, which is something I definitely need in the morning. I've experienced anxiety for quite a long time, and I found a lot of ways and methods that I can alleviate it, or to just get myself in a good space before the day even gets started. And movement is one of those. You get the endorphins going, which are your feel-good hormones, particularly serotonin, which is very important for those who may experience anxiety because it is a mood stabilizing hormone, which is definitely something I need. If I don't do some of the things in my morning routine, do the meditation, do the journaling, or even get some physical movement in, my day just seems to crumble. Not even crumble, it just seems particularly hard. Harder than the day should, or what I would like to experience. So I wake up at 6 a.m. I take the time, I set aside the time and space for myself because I'm the only one that can put myself first. And if I don't make this space for myself, I'm no good to anybody else. Work is hard. I get frustrated. I get overwhelmed. They feel so out of control. If I can really take this time and space to do some meditation, do some journaling, I always have a gratitude list to fall back on. I have affirmations to fall back on. I have already painted a picture in my head of how I am going to deal with the day, whether that's a hard meeting, a tough conversation, a busy to-do list, and even just keep my goals in mind for the future. It keeps me in mind of where I'm going, where I'm heading, why I wake up every single day. So I'm headed back home now. I need to hustle my butt and get Rylan up for school. I know it seems like I do a lot for myself in the morning, and I do, because I believe I'm worthy of my time, I'm worthy of the space, and for me to be my best self and to be of service to others and to really put my best foot forward and keep moving in the direction of my goals and my life, where I want it to head, it's needed. It's not selfish. Self-care is not selfish. I have found tools and solutions to help alleviate and keep my experience of anxiety at bay. Now that I've fallen pregnant, another big part of my morning routine and nighttime routine, but we're talking morning here, is lotioning. I'm 16 and a half weeks pregnant and baby is going through quite a growth spurt. I started feeling it last week with a lot of like stretching, pulling, not necessarily in the skin just yet, but I definitely feel it throughout my hips, my glutes, and within the abdominals. This health practitioner I've been seeing for a long time, and he's like, you know what are the main things you can be doing to manage stretch marks, which we do what we can with stretch marks. There is a certain point where they are like, maybe hereditary or genetic. Really moisturizing the skin, staying hydrated, and using a lotion like shea butter, cocoa butter, and coconut oil really are gonna help soften the skin, alleviate a lot of that itching, and really help soothe and relax the muscles and skin and really prevent a lot of that stretching and discomfort. If you have not tried Body Luxe Cosmetic Body Butter, I cannot say enough amazing things about it. This is completely homemade, handmade. This stuff is paraben free, sulfate free, and 100% vegan. It's so moisturizing, luxurious, oh my gosh, and the smell, oh. I will link her website below. You can follow her on Instagram. She does a post when a launch is coming about, and I highly recommend jumping on some of this stuff. My health practitioner was so thrilled to learn about this stuff and said it was amazing. Not only that it's like natural, vegan, but also that it is made with the 3 oils to really help soften, hydrate the skin, and help manage or prevent stretch marks. So as I had mentioned, I am 16 weeks pregnant. I do find I am still quite like a log or a brick. Baby's going through a huge growth spurt. I can feel it. I'm even pretty darn sure I felt some flutter kicks. So with the body butter, I of course focus on the stomach region. You can see I'm getting a nice line here, meaning that my body is producing an adequate amount of hormones for a baby to thrive, grow, strengthen. So I focus on not only the stomach region, also on the hips because they are going to be expanding, glutes, and then I rub it all over my boobs. Even though I work from home, every single morning is do my makeup, do a bit of a face routine. So I know a lot of people like can't be bothered to get ready, do their makeup, just sit in sweatpants and stuff for the day. That's fine, don't get me wrong. I sit in like stretchy pants, Lululemon, sweatpants most of the day as well. But I do really enjoy getting ready for the day. It's always been something that I have enjoyed. Now, it's not that I'm not confident in myself, in my skin, what I look like without makeup. You've seen me without makeup, like I'm fine with that. But what it really comes down to for me is getting like prepared and even like mastering transitions for the day, if you will. So I have worked from home since the beginning of the pandemic. So it's been a little over a year now. Really, working from home has always been like a dream of mine. It's always been something I've wanted to do. It's always been something I've like wanted to strive for. I do just find I work a lot better when I'm in my own like space. Don't get me wrong, I'm like a very social person and I love to interact with like my colleagues. I work with a fantastic team, but I can be terribly distracted. Definitely find that I am far more productive when I am working from home. I take a lot of business calls and do meetings, trainings, and seminars. It's just so much easier when I can do it like at home within my own space. And also if I'm having like a difficult conversation or a private conversation, I don't want to be taking it in my cubicle amongst 15, 20 other staff members and have the noise and shuffle of everything going by. So thoroughly love having my own home office. One thing that I found I really missed was the transitional periods like to and from the office. I live like close to work. So what I would always do in the summer months, I was always walking, I was always biking. That was my form of like exercise and movement for the morning. Really gave me that time to think about the day, listen to a podcast, get my day in order before I actually like got there and sat down for work during the day. And I miss that. And I really find that, you know, just putting on a little bit of makeup, putting on my face, it really makes me feel like I'm in with that transitional space. Again, it gives me that time to like prepare for the day, just kind of plan it out in my head and even do like some visualization of like what I want the day to look like work-wise. Where previously I obviously had that in like a walk or a bike ride to work. I'm like half doing this in the camera today and I'm like not sure how this is turning out, but like whatever. Like love me a slick back bun. I just feel like boss woman. In the beginning of the pandemic, I like wasn't really doing any like makeup, getting ready, having like any sort of like morning routine. It all kind of like went to the wayside. Oh, I work from home now. I'm just gonna like use this to my advantage and like not do anything, just be kind of like a bum and a slob. I'll like get ready for a meeting like if and when I like have one, but like I'm not gonna put the effort in. And honestly, my productivity, my like love, passion, and desire for my work and to help others and take care of business had sunk. There was a lot of other stuff that was going on at the time. My husband had just came out to me and we came out to our parents and I was just stressed. I was a mess all the time. And I really just loved taking the time to, you know, put on a little bit of makeup, do something a little fun and creative for myself, like first thing in the morning. That's one thing I love about makeup is it's so creative. I love that I can just like create a feeling or vibe just based on my outfit or how I'm feeling for the day. And it's really something that I love doing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Usually getting ready for the day just poses me that opportunity to transition into that work mindset. It's another little thing that I do for myself. You're probably thinking, wow, this girl sure spends a lot of time on herself in the morning. And it's true. I do. Because I deserve it. The people who I interact with deserve my best self. Why wouldn't I do those things to be my best, have my best attitude, the most clear and focused mindset that I have, and really put my best foot forward and be of service to others? When I'm of service to myself and I'm taking care of myself, it's so easy for me to go ahead and just flow through the day. If I don't take this time in the morning to do things for myself, my day just feels unruly. I feel like I haven't put the effort in. I haven't even got my mind in the right spot. I haven't done things for myself just yet to make me feel good, really fill my cup. We live in a world that is constantly pulling for our attention and wanting us to be productive for the external. And we wonder why we get like stuck in these loops of like anxiety, depression, unproductivity, being stuck in our own limiting beliefs, just feeling like we can't move forward. That is such a crappy place to be, day in, day out. I've lived through it and I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm just so over it. I'm so over living for the external, not doing what's right for me, putting other people's priorities and needs first before my own, not taking care of my own physical, mental, or emotional well-being, going through my day and letting everyone else take from me. Not only am I depleted for myself, but then I come home to my family, back upstairs from my home office, And I'm just a crappy person. I'm short. I have no patience. I've given everything to everyone else before I've even taken the time to do what's right for me. Really, we have one life to live. We should be living it primarily for ourselves and our family. At the end of the day, it's us and ourselves within our bodies. So why would we not want to feel our best, be our best, and enjoy our time here? Because it's limited. And if somebody else doesn't like or kind of appreciate that, that's their problem, not mine. I've come to learn that, people that have a problem with you, the things that you do for yourself, your routines, it's because it's targeting something within themselves. You're triggering really an insecurity or something that they wish they could do for themselves, or they wish they had the ability or had overcome already. And they're not. They're stuck within their own feedback loop, their anxiety loop, their depression loop, and they're trying to take it out on you. I will have nothing of that. You can try and project at me all day long. I ain't carrying your bullshit. Well, that was really a ramble on get ready with me, but truly this is why I take the time and space to do things for myself in the morning. So I was going to plan on doing like a full day vlog, but I think I am going to leave it right here. I have a pretty uneventful day at work. I am pretty much going to be sitting at the computer all day. I will do another vlog sometime soon because this was a lot of fun. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you don't currently have a morning routine, maybe it's something that you want to consider and implement. And do keep in mind too, it is proven and it is one of the main tools that successful people use in their day to really frame their day and set their day off to the right trajectory, which is why I include it within my day. And I'm proud to and happy to help you found some tools or ideas that, make you say, oh, maybe I can fit this into my day. Everyone's mornings look different, and I definitely do take advantage of, having a bit older of a kid right now before baby is going to arrive, to take a bit more of an extended quiet period. Self-care isn't selfish. It gets me in the mindset for the day and make sure my day is on course and I don't let anxiety or the experience of it really get the best of me. Make sure you like this video and subscribe because it really helps my channel, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!